All right, happy Vlogmas day 8, I think. My friend is here today and she's gonna be dyeing my hair. This is Devy.
Hi.
Yay! What are all your social handles and stuff?
For cosmetology, it's the kitsunebeautyshrine.
Cool. I will also put that somewhere on here and link it in the description. But we're gonna be going green today. Not like fully green, I'm just gonna be kind of green. This is my bathroom. This is my cat tree. It's the big one. All right, let's get started.
Woo!
What do I gotta do?
Yeah, hold the hairs up. So much hair.
Oh, take my glasses off.
Oh yeah.
All right, what we got?
So we got fly trap.
I think this is it. Yeah, that's the correct direction. Okay.
Slither.
Ooh.
And Gertie. If you look at them, they're like all fairy types.
Nice.
Are you choked?
No, I'm good.
Darn it.
Do you want like a little table on this side?
I think I'll be okay. I tend to move around a lot.
All right, well, if you want an extra table, an extra surface, let me know. That way you don't have to go like...
My favorite.
Ah, that's so interesting. I only ever used the stuff that was like the powder in a big tub.
If I have it my way, I really don't like using it. I use it as a backup. It doesn't have a high smell like some bleaches do.
Yeah, the powder stuff smells terrible.
You want it to be runny and you don't want it to be thick either. I could probably do with a little bit more peroxide in it because it does thicken up as it sets a little bit. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
All right, we're doing it.
Okay, bye. Bye. Bye, dark color hair.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I look so good as a floating head.
I do have like a cap I'll put your hair in.
Okay.
Just because heat was gonna help it process a little better.
Oh yeah, I used to just stick plastic bags on my head.
It's basically the same thing. And I'm also kneading it in between your hair slices.
Oh, okay. Just like rubbing it together. Part of me still wants to have draggy lower hair because I think it would be really cool, but like, I wanted green for longer, so green wins for now. Maybe pink will happen later.
Yeah, pink will be a lot more damaging. So we have to take it all the way up. Little baby hairs get with the program.
This does smell much less than normal bleach does.
That's why I absolutely love it. I will use willow once in a blue moon, just because, like I said, it doesn't swell. Like you can see, it was whipped cream, now it kind of looks like marshmallow.
Oh.
That's that swelling. But I also don't mind the swelling because it also can help get into little crevices that I might have missed.
Right.
You might gonna start feeling some tingles.
Okay.
Shouldn't be terrible. If it starts burning, we need to take this off.
Okay, I will let you know.
Burning is bad juju.
Yeah, no burning.
Well, you can actually get 2nd-degree burns.
Oh, that's horrifying.
It is very horrifying. That's usually when the hair starts to melt. Tingles,
No melting.
slight itching is fine.
What's going on?
Whoa, baby.
Yeah.
Hello, baby.
What is going on? You don't want to smell that too close, baby.
She's like, yeah, it's gross.
It's gross.
It's real
Not
gross.
good for aminos.
Not good for baby lungs.
Bag it. Woo. Have to make it sit in your ear, especially now you got a boo-boo in there. I made it. Oh, shit. Oops. No, didn't make it. There.
Perfect. It's all done processing. It's time to wash. Ah, look at it. Look at it. Now we gotta wash. Hopefully this is in focus. Gonna get in the shower with all my clothes on. It'll be great. So at least you have a shield. We're fixing the little leopard spot.
Didn't want to didn't want to play with the rest of the glass.
That's okay. We're fixing it.
Yeah.
Now I get to be a leopard for a minute. Okay, bye. Rude. Just trying to get that cat content. All right, this is what's going in my hair. I like the snake lady.
I'm gonna assume that one's Slither. This one's slowly. This is the darker one. This is I used like 99% fly trap, but I threw in a little bit of a light, slightly brighter green in there just to kind of get it, and a little bit of the slither to also darken it up. So this is the last process.
Okay, so I could just get in the shower if I need to.
Yes, if you want to get in the shower, you can.
I
Just
showered
rinse with cold water.
cold water. Cool.
Lukewarm if you can tolerate it. Just as cold as you can tolerate it.
Ooh. Doing it, putting in the green.
The green go in. Doing the routage first.
This is a super flattering angle for me, but you can see the green. How do you do the roots first?
It's just easier, and I want to make sure that's nice and saturated, and since that came out a tad later than the rest of the hair, I want it to sit a little longer.
Oh, okay.
Since this is a little darker, and I don't have to let it sit as long.
Okay, so I did a YouTube video where I like get dressed at the Ren Fair, but on the TikTok version, everyone's like, your vest looks like Shrek, you should dress up as Shrek.
Oh, rude.
So now I extra match the part with my Shrek hair, my swamp hair.
Yes.
I'm just becoming Shrek.
Personified.
Yeah. That was the secret goal all along, was to become Shrek. We're mostly done. We're just waiting for it to chill and be more green in my hair, and then I can shower and I have green hair. Yay! There she is. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm all showered and clean and washed the dye out now. Well,
Sorry.
it's okay.
Make you eat it.
It's like it tasted sweet for a second, and then I was like, chemicals.
Chemicals.
I don't know if you can tell in this light, but it's green. Yeah, this is a good amount because I figured I should start more subtle first, and then if I wanted to keep going, then I should go bright. Yay. Yeah, so it got too dark for me to finish this vlog, so it's gonna be 2 parts in one video, and I'm just not doing a vlog tomorrow. But we're gonna do the cocktail, and then I can talk to you guys about my hair. My nail is broken, it just caught on my hair. This is good. I'm a good vlogger, guys. All right, let's pick our cocktail. Hopefully we get something that we actually have all the ingredients for, because we need I think we're gonna need to just go grocery shopping a little bit.
I think you're right.
Do you wanna pick it?
Sure.
Is this the same one?
Alright, it's the same one we picked yesterday that we couldn't do.
Good.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, that's the one I wanted.
It's fate. We gotta go get some strawberries so we can do that one.
Yep.
Let's listen. Tom Collins.
That's doable.
We can do a Tom Collins. It's okay. Gin, lemon juice, simple syrup, club soda. Do we have club soda? Alright, well, we're gonna put this slightly on pause, and we're gonna go get some stuff to make our cocktails with. We like really half-baked this idea. Alright, well, we'll be right back. Alright, we went to the store and we decided we're gonna do the strawberry one because strawberries go bad so quickly.
Also, it came up twice in a row, so it's meant to be.
It's fate. Okay, muddle strawberries with the basil until fully mashed in a cocktail shaker. We don't have anything to muddle with, so we're gonna use a rolling pin. I'm just gonna like... That's the plan. We're real professional.
That's us.
Got freshly washed basil and strawberries. I'm gonna chop up some of these strawberries and stick them in here to muddle. Maybe cutting it up will help with the muddling process. Okay, the basil we have is Thai basil rather than regular basil, but it's good enough. It smells a little licoricey. Now what? Add all other ingredients. Strain into a chilled cocktail glass. That's the end step, so I should put ice in this first. Okay.
Jesus, how much gin goes into this?
2 ounces each.
Perfect.
We don't have agave. I'll do an ounce of honey and an ounce of simple syrup. That seems right. Oh, that is more than actually fits in there. I'm gonna stir it vigorously instead. How about that? Oh no! I assume you want ice in yours?
Yes, please.
That one was more effort than normal. Yay, cheers.
I like that one. That was a lot of effort, but
That's really good.
it's really tasty.
And not much gin taste. That's
Which
kind
is
of dangerous.
dangerous.
Alright, let's go talk about my hair. Okay, I don't know how well you can see it in this lighting, but my hair is green! Yay! So exciting. I am super happy with it. I like that I look kind of edgier. I'm on like a journey to make myself look like the edgelord teenage Minji wanted to be. Sorry, Mom. I'm just joking. My mom is very supportive of all the weird things I like to do to my appearance. I think that I want it to be a little bit more vibrant, but I had told Debbie that I was unsure of like how much I wanted to do, so she went with what I asked her to do and went subtle. But now that I have had my like subtle dye, I'm kind of emboldened to go brighter. So I think once this fades out a little bit, I might bleach it again so that I can get a little bit of a brighter color. I used to dye my hair a lot when I was in my early 20s and a teenager and all of that, and then I grew it all out because it was so damaged. It had gotten to the point where it was like stretchy when it got wet. That's just like the point of no return. So I let it all grow out, and then once it was long and healthy, see, I stopped bleaching my roots maybe about 7 or 8 years ago. So that's how long it took for it to entirely grow out and get rid of all of the like extra blonde that was sitting at the bottom of my like ends and everything. So it took a really long time, and I was like, oh man, do I want to mess that up again? Yes, I do want to mess that up again. So here we are, we're going. I'm happy to have weird hair again. Man, it's been so long. Now, what do you guys think? You like me better with my normal hair? This isn't like a huge departure from how I looked before, so it's a very gradual change. Maybe when I go a little bit brighter, you guys can give me a better opinion. So thanks, Debbie, for coming over and dyeing my hair. I really appreciate it, and I really love my green hair now. I'm really happy with it. I got a package from Devilinspired. Devilinspired is primarily a Lolita company, but they also do general jfashion and some costumes and that kind of stuff. I've gotten a couple of things from them that I've mostly posted on Instagram. I have a YouTube video planned with them where I'm going to be experimenting some with jfashion styles. I have always been kind of like adjacent to Lolita. I was super into more himekaji fashion a few years ago, and I never personally got into Lolita, but kind of being in cosplay and going to conventions, you end up making like Lolita friends. So I've always been super curious about the style. I like lurked all over the live journal and everything like a decade ago. When I started working with Devilinspired, I had the idea to dress up in Lolita fashion, and I thought that would be really fun. So my plan is to do a video where I kind of experiment and try out new J fashion styles, because that is one of my interests. I don't know, someone commented that they never know what I'm gonna be posting next, and I just like, I have too many interests, honestly. Like sewing and historical sewing is kind of how I got started on YouTube, but it's not my sole interest, and historical clothing is definitely not my main interest. I started sewing with cosplay, and I was really into cosplaying, and then I got into like theater and opera and film kind of stuff because that was what I did in school and what you do if you're in the industry. But cosplay and like anime and J fashion has always been kind of like my original love. But I also really love Ren Fair stuff. That is a really big hobby and interest of mine. And then I also like historical clothing, but maybe a little bit less than the other stuff. I kind of bounce around topics a lot, so sorry that I'm not good at having a specific YouTube niche. I hope that's not a problem. Alright, well anyways, I wanted to do a quick unboxing of this stuff. This is like obviously not going to be the main video of trying on all the stuff, but I got it recently and I wanted to show you guys, so I thought it would be fun to do a little unboxing. I did already take it out of the box, so it's more of a show you what I got than an unboxing, but let's do it. Okay, so petticoat. I don't own any Lolita petticoats, or I guess I own this one now, but I did not previously own any Lolita petticoats, so this is going to be super useful. It's just a black dotted petticoat and it's cute. I got these tights. I thought they were really cute and they match the dress that I got. This is a little bit of a weird item. So it's a kit for making a halo. So they sent me all of the individual pieces, and they also sent me wire and glue. So I'm gonna need to assemble that myself. Gloves, cute. I'm like really starting from the ground up as regarding Lolita stuff, because I used to have like 2 Lolita dresses from Bodyline because I had friends who were really into Lolita and they were like, you should come dress up with us. So I tried that stuff and dressed up in Lolita a little bit. I was not good at it. I mean, what like new Lolita is. I always felt too adult for Lolita, I guess. But I'm trying to go into more of a gothic style because I think that lends itself a little bit more to a mature look. When I started getting to Lolita, that was really when OTT Sweet was super popular, and I always just felt like I looked kind of like an adult baby, and I was not into that look. If you're into that, I'm not shaming you. Like, you absolutely, I'm sure, looked wonderful. I just personally could not get my mind around that block where I was like, I look too mature to be in this OTT Sweet look. But personal preference, like, this has nothing to do with anybody else at all. You know, it's just sometimes you look in the mirror in certain clothes and you're like, nah, that's not really for me. But if you want to dress like that, you go for it. You have my full support. The last couple things, okay, do you want to see shoes first or do you want to see dress first? Let's do shoes first because the dress is very exciting. This is the whole box that the shoes came in. Devilinspired has very cute packaging for some of their stuff. Some of their stuff is size inclusive, some of it is not. So they're not necessarily the best for size inclusivity, but they do have some plus size stuff. I will check for sure and I'll like write a little blurb here and in the description. Sorry for like the weird sun glare on me, guys. Oh, it smells good. It smells like perfume. That's super weird. These are the shoes. They're just like little strappy shoes. I think they're very cute. I saw the listing. I was like, this would go so well with the dress I picked out. So I got that. They also come with little like heel cushions, so that's nice. And they come with little clip-on bows as well. So that's very cute. I'm very excited to try these on. I'm super excited to do this jfashion video for you guys. I have been really into jfashion like basically since I knew the internet existed. So that's like one of my first passions. And I've kind of moved away from jfashion because I was more into like the cottagecore kind of saddle floor stuff. I find it really hard to stick to one style. And like I know that cottagecore kind of has some roots in Morike as well. I will include that in the video that I do about the jfashion, so I'm really excited for this video. That's everything except the dress, so let's look at the dress. I wanted to go for an OP for my first dress. So an OP means that it has these sleeves and not just like straps. So a JSK, for anybody who's not familiar, is a jumper skirt, and that is just like, it's a dress with straps rather than having sleeves. I wanted to go with an OP for my first Lolita dress because it just makes coordinating a lot easier. But this is the dress. And I'll go over more of the details in the actual video, but like, look at these cute sleeves. Man, I'm so excited. In addition to the dress, the package for the dress also came with a couple other things. So let's open that. I think this is an overskirt. Ugh. Yeah, I think this is an overskirt, so this is gonna go over the back. Or it's a veil. Is this a veil? I don't think this is a veil, guys. I think it's an overskirt. Show how the whole outfit looks with the halo and the headband once I like actually make the headband. But I wanted to get both because I wanted to show like, this is how you could coordinate stuff without just buying like what already exists. Let's see. Am I pretty? I think this might be a choker. It is a choker. So that goes like this. Wow, cute. All right. This is a little bit of a chaotic unboxing. Sorry, guys. So that's the whole unboxing. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys are excited for the jfashion video because I'm excited for the jfashion video. I feel like a lot of the time when I'm switching between topics a lot and like specifically doing vlogmas, I feel like I'm kind of alienating my original audience who was mostly here for the historical costuming. And I'm really sorry if that's the case. I would love you to stick around anyways, but if you don't, I understand. Like, people subscribe to YouTube channels for specific reasons, but I don't know. I just like to mess around and play with fashion and play with costumes, so I hope you'll stay because of that, and maybe you'll find something new that you like. Oh, the last thing I wanted to talk about really quickly is that I'm about 200 pages into Night Circus, so I'm about a third of the way through. I do really like it so far. I think that it's less that I don't like books that have happy endings. It's more that I get really frustrated when books have happy endings and it doesn't make sense for that book. So like the journey is kind of just as important to me as the ending because like most of books are not the endings, right? So it's not so much that I don't like happy endings, it's that I don't like it when they feel really forced. But regardless of that, I pretty much always like books that feel very descriptive and very like an experience rather than just a narrative journey. So one of my favorite authors growing up was Francesca Lia Block, and she wrote the Weetzie Bat series, and those are just kind of like meandering stories, lots of really descriptive prose about Los Angeles. Kind of, I feel like in the same vein as like Starless Sea, where it's more of a ride for the journey and for like the descriptive prose and everything rather than for a plot line. But I really like Night Circus because it seems like Erin Morgenstern does the same kind of thing where she just really thinks everything through so thoroughly that she has great descriptions for everything. Like I was reading through the scene for the circus where they light the opening ceremony fire, and just the thought of having the bonfire go through the different colors and that being a big part of the opening ceremony, like having been a part of theater tech, like that kind of thing takes hundreds of people to think of. All of these individual people have really great ideas for individual things that come together and make something really spectacular, but you never say that like Cirque du Soleil is like the product of one person, right? So the fact that Erin Morgenstern has made this whole circus herself, like obviously she like hasn't created it in real life, but that she has had all of these ideas for it herself is just like mind-blowing to me, because normally this takes an entire team of people to make something this fantastical. So I thoroughly enjoying it. I am still confused about what exactly the game is, but the two main characters who are participating in the game also seem confused. So I think that's deliberate. I think that we are also supposed to be confused alongside with the main characters. So I am totally okay with that. Yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about it. I think Erin Morgenstern is like a brilliant author. She's a much better writer than a lot of the books that I have qualms with. So yeah, nothing negative to say. So if you were here for some Night Circus slander, then you're in the wrong place. So sorry to disappoint, I guess. Or I'm happy to not disappoint if you wanted me to like Night Circus. I do like it. I still have 2/3 of the book left, so we'll see how that goes. But from having read Starless Sea, I like loved Starless Sea so much that I don't think I'm going to be disappointed by Night Circus. Yeah, so that's pretty much all of my thoughts for today. I am going to be taking a break off for tomorrow because I need a little bit of a break, and I need to work on some other longer term projects as well, so see those soon. Yeah, so if you like this video, thumbs up. I don't know, I haven't been giving like the whole subscribe, comment, like spiel in the Vlogmas videos, but you know, if you like this video, thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all of that. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Bye.